Hi, Zan. This is Nicole from the KC metro area. My question would be, how would you encourage fathers to get involved with homeschooling more, or what would you tell a mom that is doing most of the homeschooling to do to get the father more encouraged and involved in that with their children?
That is a great question. And I think there are tons of levels and tons of ways that dads can be involved. Now, I know we had the chairman of our homeschool board in South Carolina was a pediatric surgeon, and they had 8 kids. And so when they decided to homeschool, Steve totally rearranged his schedule, his surgical schedule, and would go in to the hospital 5 to 9, come home for 3 or 4 hours, homeschool the kids that were in high school, and then go back to work. So that's an example of a dad who was really, really involved in every aspect of homeschooling. I would say that's unusual. And my husband, Joe, traveled a lot while we were homeschooling, but I really appreciated that he was working and gave me the freedom to stay home. Now, we lived on one income, and I'm not going to say that was always easy or, that we didn't pinch a lot of pennies, but I was able to stay home, and I greatly appreciated that. I think it's really important that we sort of let our husbands find their own space and be grateful that they want to be involved at all. I know Todd Wilson, and Todd has done a podcast for us before. The Family Man is his podcast. Todd always says, moms, if your husbands offer to do something, don't micromanage it. Let them run with it and do it, and don't tell them what to do. If it's a mess, it's a mess. But they've been involved in their kids' lives. So those are just some of my thoughts. Nancy, what are your thoughts on this?
We started homeschooling because of a friendship that we had with another couple, and they were homeschooling. And so by spending time with them, we both caught the vision for what homeschooling could be. And so if you know a couple where the dad is really supportive and involved and engaged, maybe do a double date, where your husband can spend time with that dad as well, and see what it's like from somebody who's already committed and got the vision for this. I think having people in our life that are a little further along can be a great inspiration to us. And that really is, it's okay that we have a different approach from our husband. Mm-hmm. And I think there's something about moms too, like, first of all, we've done all this work and we want to protect it. Like, we want to protect our kids. Oh, you're doing it wrong. We need to sometimes let them do it different. It might not be wrong. It's just different.
Yes,
and
that's
just
right.
And trusting each other. Like, I loved knowing that James trusted me, even if I had a bad week or I was failing at something in raising our kids, that he trusted me, and that gave me courage. So that's a fun question. Marriage is an amazing adventure, and then you throw homeschooling in the mix, and you get
it's
to draw
a double amazing adventure.
Double amazing. But we draw closer to God, and we draw closer to each other, which I think is really what we need. We need the Lord for all of this.
That's right.